Hello, and welcome, everyone. My name is Eric Green, and we're going to talk a little bit about Give Me Bitcoins. What's it about? Why it was designed, and how simple it really is to really help people. And that's what it's for. That's what it was designed for. So, welcome to Give Me Bitcoins. We're going to go over a few things really quick. So just make sure you're paying attention to everything that I'm saying here. So if you're not familiar with Bitcoin, right, I'm just going to give you a brief, really brief rundown of what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin with a lowercase b, right? So there's two different types of Bitcoins. I'm not going to get really into detail about that right now, but the lowercase b always refers to the actual digital currency. So Bitcoin with a lowercase b is a unit of digital currency that exists on the Bitcoin blockchain and is stored in a wallet. So when you hear about wallets and different things like Coinbase, blockchain, etc., those are different types of Bitcoin wallets. And they can be used to track the exchange of value in the free market economy, meaning basically you could buy anything, right? You could buy anything with Bitcoin, or you could turn it into cash and whatever the case is, whatever it is that you want to do with it. Bitcoin was created by Satoshi Nakamoto, who published the invention back on the 31st of October in 2008 in a cryptography mailing list in a research paper called Bitcoin and Peer-to-Peer Electronic Cash System. So you can just kind of look up more information on that if you choose to. But like I said, this is just a brief rundown of what Bitcoin actually is. And then we're going to get into more about Give Me Bitcoins and what the real vision is here and what we're planning on doing. So just, like I said, you could just research all of that information yourself if you choose to, or we do have an educational platform that we launched not that long ago, which is cryptoeducationsystem.net, and it teaches all about Bitcoin. It teaches about the blockchain and everything that's really involved when it comes to like cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. So here's the vision of Give Me Bitcoin. So through the Give Me Bitcoin platform, it's going to help many people's causes around the world. It's interesting because we saw various other kind of programs that came out similar to this, not as quite as built on the honesty and integrity that this one is, and they hurt a lot of people. They duped a lot of people, and it's sad because a lot of people were they were thriving on the success of that particular situation for them, right? So we saw a major need for change in helping people. So the Give Me Bitcoin platform is used as a very simple 2x2 matrix. So it actually creates a ton of real actual spillover for its members. And when I say spillover, I even hate using the word spillover, but that's the only way I can really describe it. Real spillover meaning that it's not like some of the companies that you've probably been a part of or something like that, where you have coded spillover where you'll see all of these different people that's in your back office or downline, but someone else is getting paid on them. This is not designed that way. The system is only going to have one link, and we'll talk more about that later. So everyone that comes in gets funneled through the system, and it's just going to just kind of basically put people under people when it comes to the actual platform. So again, we'll talk more about that later. But the main reason it was because we wanted to help people receive Bitcoin towards whatever their needs are, right? Whatever they need the funds for. So it really doesn't matter. Like if you are buried in debt, or if you have college loans that are outrageous, maybe your credit is horrible, right? Maybe you have medical expenses that are just through the roof, right? It really doesn't even matter. As long as you use a platform, it's going to help you. You can basically do it for any needs, anything that you need funds for, right? So a lot of people that I've talked to over the past few days, they want to even use a platform to help their business partners generate capital, so then that way they can get into their businesses or create an advertising fund for them, or whatever the case is, so they can just scale up their business and really start earning some more money. So whatever it is that you want to use the platform for, it really doesn't matter. Long as your cause is genuine is all I'm gonna say. Like, you know, you just need to have a genuine cause that you really want to help other people. As long as you fit that criteria, then you're gonna do well here in what we put together. So why do we actually choose to use Bitcoin? Well, the reasons are very, very simple. Bitcoin is interchangeable to any currency around the world. So it doesn't matter if it's the British pound, it doesn't matter if it's the yen, it doesn't matter, you know, if I forgot what it is in like Nigeria and South Africa or whatnot, but it really doesn't matter what currency it is around the world. Bitcoin is interchangeable. So, and it's a lot more secure than credit cards or debit cards. So, you know, by using Bitcoin, it keeps your information safe, right? Nobody can really do anything with the wallet address from sending and receiving. There's nothing they can really do. They can't like hack into your Bitcoin wallet and take all your money or anything like that. Whereas like with credit cards or debit cards, you're at risk. Anytime that you use a credit card or debit card online, you're at risk. Right, just being honest, and unless it's on a secured site, and you know the people that you're buying whatever from, but there's always that level of risk there because you know there could be people that hack into your computer or whatever and steal your information. So by using Bitcoin is very, very secure, and it holds more value than any currency or commodity around the world currently. Just recently, not that long ago, it surpassed the price of gold. And gold is looked to be the most valuable commodity, on the planet, and Bitcoin surpassed it. So that speaks in volumes far as where Bitcoin is going to be going over the next, by the end of this year, the next 5 years, 10 years, far as value is concerned. So that's another reason why, is because it's constantly rising in value, right? It's constantly rising in value. So when you think about it, and I always kind of use this example because we see the price of Bitcoin and where it's going, just looking at the charts and following it daily and seeing, how it's moving. Let's just say, for example, that the Bitcoin was only at $1,000, right? And I'm just using round numbers so then that way you can kind of understand it. Let's say the Bitcoin was only at $1,000 and you had one Bitcoin, and that Bitcoin raised in value to $3,000. Right? You just generated $2,000 by doing absolutely nothing, just because of the rising price of Bitcoin, right? So that's why we choose to use Bitcoin, because one, all of the reasons that I listed, but one of the main reasons is because for you members, if you're holding on to your Bitcoin and it's increasing in value, you're going to earn money, right? Just because you have Bitcoin, right? So that's the one of the major parts of this, is that by utilizing Bitcoin to its fullest potential and allowing it to rise in value, and you being able to generate income from that, from just being a part of the Bitcoin community and being a part of Give Me Bitcoin's community and participating in everything that we're doing, you're going to earn money just by holding this value, right? Because it's going to go up in price. It's pretty much expected, anticipated, that Bitcoin could reach, anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000, if not more, by the end of 2017. So it's really going to help a lot of people. And if you're looking at the platform and what the maximum that you'd be able to receive in Bitcoin, you could receive up to 34 Bitcoin. So let's just, again, use round figures. If you had 34 Bitcoin, they were $1,000 a piece, right? And it rose in value to $3,000, right? You made $2,000 for every Bitcoin that you own. So if you own 34, multiply that times 2,000, and that's what you would have earned, right? So that's another major part of this, is that it's definitely an investment tool in the background for so many people holding cryptocurrency and holding Bitcoin. So let's just go over the getting started checklist. I want to make sure that everyone here has a full understanding of what they need to do, so then that way when the site is ready to be released to everyone, that you don't miss out anything. You don't have to worry about just not having these things set up. So first thing that you want to do is that you want to create a Bitcoin wallet. So you could do that at blockchain, Coinbase, etc. It doesn't matter where you do it. Just make sure that you have a Bitcoin wallet, right? I know people prefer to use different wallets, so it's whatever it is that you want to use. There's no exact preference of what you have to do or what you have to use. It's completely up to you. Then what you want to do is you want to fund your Bitcoin wallet with at least $30. So there's several different places that you can buy Bitcoin. You could buy Bitcoin at Coin Mama. That's coinmama.com. And you can buy Bitcoin there. Or you could buy Bitcoin at local Bitcoins, right? I think it's localbitcoins.com or something like that. Worst come to worst, if you don't know where to buy Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure that you can just Google buy Bitcoin, and you're going to get 100,000 sites that pop up of people that that you can buy Bitcoin from, right? Or different companies or whatever the case is. So it's really up to you on how you want to do that. Another thing is that we ask for your participation, and we're going to go over some of the things that you don't have to do. But what we're asking people is just very, very simple. Just share the ad copy that's in a Facebook group, or you can create your own. It's totally up to you. What you have to remember is that this platform is different than any other platform that you've probably ever been a part of in your life when it comes to these type of situations, when it comes to helping other people or building something out of abundance. So it's very, very simple. There's not a lot that's really necessary when it comes to this. So let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about the things that you don't have to do. So here's some of the things that you don't have to do. First, like I said earlier, there will not be any affiliate links for GMB. So you don't have to worry about recruiting, downlines, convincing people, harassing friends and family, building an email list, right? Building out capture pages. You know, all of the things that you do when it comes to when you're building a home-based business, right? You have to do all of those things. You know, you have to recruit. You have to constantly talk to people. You have to, you know, maybe you have to get on the phone with people or whatever the case is. You don't have to do those things, right? It's very, very simple. Just take the ad copy with the Facebook link for now and just share it on your timeline, or share it in a group, or, you know, share it on Twitter, or if you want to do a video because you're excited about it, do a video, right? Put it on YouTube or wherever the case is. The most important thing is to get the information out in front of people. So the more people that we have participating, I think roughly right now we have about 2,900 people in the group. If all 2,900 people took just copied and pasted the ad copy that's in the group, you could just search ad copy in the search bar there when it comes to the group, and it'll bring, you know, several different ones up. If they did that, we could potentially each one of those 2,900 people could add one person to the group, which would double us in size pretty much overnight. And the reason why we want to double in size is this, and this is just the complete honest truth. So I want to, you know, and many people know me that I'm very transparent. I operate off of full integrity and honesty. We want to help 5,000 families, right? We want to help 5,000 families, and we want to do it as quickly as possible. So we need your help with that, right? We need your participation with that when it comes to, you know, taking the ad copy, pasting it in several different groups or on your timeline or wherever the case is. And, of course, you know, that 5,000 families is going to grow. It's going to grow to 10,000. It's going to grow to 20,000. It's going to grow to 40,000. It's going to keep doubling as GMB continues to grow. And that's the whole purpose of this. It's like I said, we saw some holes in various different programs. They're based off of recruitment. They're based off of sponsoring. They're based off of, you know, harassing friends and family, or they're saying that you don't have to recruit, but your earnings or what you receive wouldn't be as much as if you did recruit. And, you know, there's so many, you know, so many extras involved in a lot of these other programs. So we said, look, we're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it, remove all of the stuff that people don't really like, and we're going to put something out there that's going to help a lot of people around the world, and potentially it'll go viral. And that's what we really want. We want it to go viral, so then that way we're just helping tons and tons of people, right? And like we mentioned before, if you haven't seen some of the other videos that I've done, the system is not starting with any admins whatsoever. The system is going to start with a completely random person, right? When I say admins, I mean the people that actually created the system. It's not going to start with any admins. It's going to start with a completely random person. I don't even know who this person is going to be. It could be somebody in Nigeria. It could be somebody in Australia. It could be somebody in the UK, somebody in the Philippines, wherever, right? It could be someone anywhere in the world that they're going to start the system off, and it's just going to funnel through like that. Because, like I said, we're here to help people. We're not here to take from people. We're not here to, trick people or anything like that. It's really just designed to help a lot of people. So if that's the reason why you're in this group, if that you want to help other people, then you're in the right spot. If the reason why you're in the group is because you're in need of 34 Bitcoin, then you're in the right spot, right? If you struggle with recruiting and sponsoring and downlines and team building and all of those other things, then you're in the right spot. Because as long as you can copy and paste and you have the initial getting started, which is the total is going to be like $20, right? I'm pretty sure most people in this group have $20. That's going to be the getting started, and then you'll never have to go into your pocket again if you want to go through all of the other stages, which are completely optional. Also remember that you can re-enter into the system in an unlimited amount of times. So it really doesn't matter how many times that you want to re-enter the system. You can do it 10, 20, 100, 1,000 if you want. It really doesn't matter. Again, it's going to be here to help as many people as possible. So there's not a lot of limitations when it comes to the system. The only thing that we ask is that you share the link, you share some of the ad copy, or create your own, so then that way it's constantly bringing more people in that also need the help like you do. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can hit up me, hit up Dale. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions. And I can't wait to see so many of the stories that's going to take place from what Give Me Bitcoins is doing for the world. It's going to be amazing. All right, talk soon. Have a fantastic day.